Right, mate. I've just reset the camera and I'm just making sure the microphone's working and the settings are all set to more or less standard setting. I look a bit pink, but you can sort that out with the white balancing, which I'll talk you through when you get it. But yeah, it's all working fine. I don't know what to say. But yeah, it's all working. Microphone's working. And the cable that I've got with it is working. So yeah, if you see this, brilliant. If you don't, that'll be hilarious. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit then, mate. Love, love, love.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Nation here, and here's another painting tutorial, and a special thank you to Luke, first off, for the new camera. Now, we're going to be painting a snow troll from Liontown Miniatures. This is an awesome model to paint. Get a chance, go pick it up. There'll be a code below where you can get 20% off during May 2019, so if you watch the start of that, sorry you missed out. But there'll be a link to the shop anyway where you can pick this up. So the format's going to be a little bit different, and we're going to start with some scale 75 blue, and we're just going to plaster this all over the model, and I had some problem with the airbrush, so it's a little bit spattery, but yeah. Then we're coming into the Rocco, and we're going to give some highlights to the belly, and to the chest, and to the undersides, and any sort of highlighting area. Okay, then we're coming in with Yellow Ochre from Vallejo Model Air, and we're going to highlight that up and give it this kind of yellowy tinge. Now this is a snow troll, but for some reason I thought green would be more appropriate. I don't know why, but it did. And then we're coming in with some white sands. We're going to give this going to be like the final highlight. So each one of these layers is a bit more precise. But now we're coming with the wash, and we're going to be a bit more messy, but all the washes you see here are super thin down. So try and do that if you can. It'll take you longer, but the results will be a lot more smoother. If anyone wants to know consistencies, it's like 4:1 wash to water. You also want to be aiming for the underside of all of this. Try not to head for the white, just go for the underside, and it will increase the contrast of the shadows. Now we're going to use Thraka Green, and we're going to do pretty much the same again, because we want to go for that green colour for a snow troll. So, yeah, I know why. Okay, now we're going to use scale 75, the Inktense green and the Inktense blue, and we're going to do the same again. This has just got a little bit more pigment in it, so it gives us a much more vivid colour. As with all of these as well, we're still aiming for the underside, we are not aiming for the top, apart from there where I'm aiming for the top, because the contrast is on the nose instead of the head. Then we're just coming in with some of the darker blues, a little bit less watered down, and going to be doing that between the toes and on the toenails. Then we're going to use Inktense wood and black, and we're going to paint this all over the fur because we want to have even more contrast. Again, this is weird because I do this, I make it brown, I think it's going to be a nice contrast, and later I turn it green as well. And then this is some intense violet, and this is going to go into the shadows recesses of the face and some other choice areas just to pick out a little bit more color, add a little bit more to the mix. Then we're going to use pale flesh, and this again is watered down, and we're going to start putting some highlights in here. Now this section's a little bit longer than the others because I wanted to show you all the little different areas I highlight up and how many extra little bits of extra contrast we're adding in here just to get that extra pop factor. Okay, now I'm washing it green. I don't know why. Don't know why I went green. Okay, now we're going back with the rocker and pick teeth. And paint this stone club. Bone, but make sure you use a large brush. Small brush will take you ages. And we're going to do the nails. Want a kind of yellowy nail effect. Now we'll just use some of that intense violet again, and we're going over all the little scabs and spots. And we're going to use right flesh shade, and we're going to go over them just to thin it down and blend it in a little bit. And the nipples. Always the nipple. And some of the ears. And also the nose. Because we want to give this kind of slightly red nose. Then we're coming in with a dry brush for lighter. To be fair, I'm using scale 75 paints here, but you could use any others. And we're highlighting up the bone and highlighting up the nails. And the teeth. And going to do the eyes. Then we're going with good old Agrax. Then we're going to give it a wash. Nails as well. And then we're going to use Gobby Brown. We're going to paint his loincloth skirt kilt thingy. Then we're going to wash it with... No, we're going to wash the nails. Oh, we're not going to wash the skirt. Fine. Then we're going to use white sand. We're going to highlight the nails. And the teeth. And the bone a little bit more. And the eyes. We're going to be using some black ink there just to get the pupil in place. I hate doing it. We're using some Agrex wash to just create the shadows on the bone, and then some wash on this loincloth kilt thingy. And some more Agrex with some darker non-oil mixed in with it as well. Then some orangey, yellowy scale 75 paint I couldn't see the name for. And just going to paint this on the highlight areas. You can make it pretty like distinct difference here. They don't have to be blended, because we're going to use the wash to blend it in a minute. And then we're going to mix some white sands into it and give the highlight up. And then we're going to use some Seraphim sepia watered down, and we're going to start washing that on in select areas to create the blend. I'm going to use a darker shade again to create more of a contrast. Then we're going to use some basic flesh, and we're going to highlight the scars so they don't overly stand out. They actually look more like scars. Then we're going to use some pale green. Start painting the fur green. But yes, we're going with just highlights here. Then we're coming with dead flesh, giving more of a highlight so the hair does stand out quite a bit. But it's still green on green. I'm not sure. It's more of like a swamp troll rather than a snow troll. Yeah. Yeah. There's some Riken flesh shade, and we're going for the nose again. And just under the eyes and the ears. Then Draconoff Nightshade. Just going to wash that into his pits. Just to give it a little bit more shadow. And in between the fingers and the fingers, again, just to create that little bit of extra contrast. And then I nicked this sort of pattern off Dan from Lion Tower Miniatures. Sorry, dude. It was a good pattern. So I'm using the Draconoff Nightshade and creating spots everywhere because it looks really cool. He came up with the idea first. I'm totally ripping it. So if you want to see the original, go to Lion Tower's website. You should see it. Anything with spots, try and make them different sizes. Then we're going to move on to the base, and we're going to cover the whole base that's been pre-shaded with black, then grey, then white, with Seraphim sepia. To be honest with you, a lot of these steps can be skipped right now because you're going to cover stuff. I'm just trying to go for some extra mix. Then I'm going to use some Draconoff Nightshade to create spots everywhere. I'm going to use Thraka Green. I'm going to do the same again. Spots everywhere. There's some null oil everywhere. Then some celestial grey, and this is the wonderful point where you see the back of my hand a lot. But yeah, I'm dry brushing over this bit, if you hadn't guessed. Yes. I've got to learn the camera angle on that. I'm going to use Agrex Thirst Shade. I'm going to wash all over that. Then graphite from scale 75. And again, back to hand, dry brushing. Then I'm going to use some white sands and drop it. And again, more dry brushing. Now we're going to use Luke's APS Scrubland. We're going to put blue in patches all over this thing. It's up to you. If you want more, put more on. If you want less, use less. If you want to use a different kind of soil or texture, you can do. I thought this one worked quite nicely. I tried to put it in like a wheel. That didn't really work, so yeah, let's just sprinkle it on. Then we're going to use some deluxe material snow, and we're going to put this over. You could use other snow. I just use this one because it's the one I've got, and I don't see the point in buying more snow when I have snow. Then paint the base black, base black, or whatever colour, and then you have it. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I hope you like it. Thank you very much, Luke, for the camera. Much appreciated. That was really nice results. Let me know what you think of the new style. If you don't like it, you want to go back to the old long ways, that's fine as well. So thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.